Well, hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm over here at the Boardwalk Resort located in Walt Disney World, Florida. You guys can see across the way you got the Yacht Club, the Beach Club, and we're actually at the Boardwalk right now. You'll see more of that when we get to the other side, a better view, but right now we're in behind so you don't really see a lot, just the back of the buildings. Now each resort, as you guys are going to be walking through, a lot of them have the restaurants, the shops, the places to go, but here on the Boardwalk you got a little bit more to offer each person here. You've got the stuff that's actually on the boardwalk, you've got the restaurants, the different shops, and because it's on the boardwalk you got these little stop and go places like the little coffee shops, margarita shops here, so you can stop and get different things as you're walking around because there's a lot to see. But most of the resorts only have a few, maybe one or two restaurants, and then they'll have a shop. Sometimes you get lucky and they'll have two, but this one's a little bit more spread out, so you'll have more. Now, if you guys are coming down anytime soon, you'll notice ahead we got a little construction going on. That used to be the ESPN building. So that's no longer there, and they do have it obviously boarded off, and they'll tell you what's going in there right on the sign up there. But do your homework before you guys come down. There's a lot of resorts right now under construction. Our advice, stay away from the Grand Floridian. Most of the main Grand Floridian check-in area is just shut down. It's just boards everywhere, plastic and boards. So if you're looking for that vacation without all the construction going on, stay away from the Grand Floridian right now, and definitely do your homework, make a phone call to see what is actually under construction if you guys don't like seeing that stuff. But we're making our way along right now. You got a little photo booth over here on the left-hand side. You got a little ice cream store. So you got these are all the way along this, and you're going to see as we're going to the other side with the swan, the dolphin, the yacht, the beach, you're going to see different things along the boardwalk, but this one has the most just because it's part of the actual boardwalk resort, and it's right out on the boardwalk. The other ones are actually pushed back in. And here's a better look at the actual boardwalk. See how it gives you an idea how big this resort is. And then in the background you've got the dolphin over there. You guys can see in the distance there the pirate ship. That's the actual slide that takes you in to the pool over at the Yacht and Beach Club over there. But right now we're making our way around the actual boardwalk. Now the boardwalk is actually part board and part obviously cement and stuff like that, but right now we're walking on the actual boardwalk part of it, and we're heading over towards Epcot. So Epcot's going to be up and over to the right. And one thing you guys are noticing right now, lately the numbers have been down quite a bit. So the crowds are a lot less. Right now during this time of the day, you're really not going to see a lot of people out here anyway. You're either going to be in the park or you're going to be at the pools, or your day's pretty much decided. So you're just going to see a lot of stragglers walking around that just want to check out the boardwalk and stuff. But most of these guys here are probably coming back from Epcot, or just making a walk around because it's their first day or last day here, so they'll be walking around just checking things out. But usually this is during the day it's usually pretty slow out here. Right now it's a little slower than usual, but it is pretty slow. You'll see this picking up after 5 o'clock. It'll start getting a lot busier. When the lights start coming on around here, that's when you're going to see a lot of this getting used. It's cooler, it's a nice walk around, but right now it's just pretty much a walk for us around to show you guys what they have out here. Right over here to the left we're walking by, this long little thing is where a lot of people will come and get married and stuff like that. So throughout Disney World there's different spots. If you guys are looking to get married, they do offer different venues on different places where they offer them services. So check that out if you are looking to get married down here. Another look at the Beach Club, the Yacht Club over there. And like I said, most people right now are going to be leaving if they're, late starters, getting their late breakfast. They'll be getting up and then heading over here to the Epcot Resort, and that's up and over to the right as you get across that bridge ahead of us here, guys. It's a nice view through here. And we like to come over here quite a bit. This is a nice walk, and plus we get so many people that want us coming doing the walk-in tours of not only this, but they want to see the boats going through, they want to see the Skyliners, they just want to see what's going on in the area. I'm not sure if it's maybe they're visiting down here, they're going to be staying here, or if it's just something that they want to see. But this is a pretty big requested one for us, so we try to get over here a lot. And if you guys do have any requests that you want to see us out here filming anything, leave it in the comments below. We'll get back to you. And we do check out our comments, guys, so don't think don't look at that stuff. A lot of people I know just get the mail and forget about it. We actually look at it all, and we try to make our way through it. And as we're getting up here to the top of the bridge, there's a boat that actually goes underneath here. So this boat, you're gonna see it up on the right-hand side. This is actually gonna feed over to the Boardwalk Resort. So you're going, it's like a short ride from Epcot over to the Boardwalk. So we're actually gonna get on that and go on that also. We'll have that tour put out there for you guys. And right over there, the green roof right there, that's where the boat's gonna be loading. So they got the boats that load right there, and there's the actual boat. And as you can see up above, you got the Skyliner coming in. So the Skyliner goes from the Epcot area where you're gonna enter into Epcot, but it's actually on the outside. You'll jump on that, and that'll take you over to the Caribbean Beach, Hollywood Studios, Art of Animation, the Riviera, Pop Century. But there's your boat right there. We're gonna get on that also, and we'll get that video posted. And that's probably one of my favorite launching points for the Skyliner. If you guys get a chance to ride on the Skyliner, ride the whole thing so you get to see what it looks like in the entrance points. Now this right here is actually really pretty when you get on during the day and go up, but at nighttime with the lights, oh, it's so much more beautiful to get on that Skyliner. There's a beach club right there and the villas back behind. The yacht club way over yonder. And we're gonna head on down right now to the beach club. So you're gonna go, if you're going around to the right, you're gonna go from the boardwalk over to the Epcot side, and then it's gonna come around to the left and start going around the beach club area. And that's where we're headed now, and there's that boat again. So this boat right there is actually gonna go right over to the left to the Boardwalk Resort. So there's actually different boats here. If you wanna go over to the Swan and Dolphin or the Yacht Club from the boardwalk, you just get on the boat line that's gonna take you over there. And they've actually got the one that'll take you from either the Yacht, it's going to drop off at the Yacht Club at the big lighthouse, it'll take you to Swan, the Dolphin, and then over to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, and then, I think the compensation covered.
And you can see this boardwalk is dead right now, so there's nobody out here. You got a few people walking, but most people are going to be coming from Epcot or just doing exercise, walking around or checking things out, but very slow. Most people are probably going to be in the park. And like I said, it's really slow here right now, so if you guys are visiting, now's a good time to get down here. Beautiful picture, and if you get an opportunity, take this area right here, come back at nighttime, and with all the lights lit across the way, very pretty, guys. If you're looking for nice photos and stuff like that, this is one of the best recommended places to go to take your pictures at nighttime. You've got a lot to choose from, and this boardwalk is huge. So you're going to be walking all this that you see in front of us. We got to walk it all. So here's your beaches right there. You've got your netting up so you're not going to go near the water at all. There's your beach club. And behind the beach club is actually the villas at the beach club, or the beach club villas. And up to the left, you've got the little pirate ship there. That's actually a water slide that's going to take you down into the Stormalong Bay pool, and that's located at the beach club. Now the Stormalong Bay is actually going to share, so you've got the beach club and the yacht club. That's their main pool. So if you're staying at either place, you're going to be able to swim there. It's the only sand bottom pool on Disney property at the resorts. And then the beach club actually has another pool off to my right. I'll show you that in another video. That's actually going to be in it's kind of like in the very front, almost up near the Epcot side. And then you've got the in the back side, you've got the villas at the beach club, and they've got their own pool. You'll see that video. We'll post that also. And this is where you're going to come up. You're going to have a map right there. All these little white things with the lights on them that you'll see along the little pedestals along the way. That's a little map to show you where you're going and stuff. But there's your big pirate ship there. It's actually a real fun water slide too. There were so many people that wanted to use that, and they didn't have that on property, so they ended up years back. They put in the over at the paddock located at the Saratoga Resort. they put a pool with a 300-foot slide. So I think the paddock one is now the longest, and this is right behind it, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the paddock located over at Saratoga is a little bigger than this one. And they just recently redid that boat, so it's all freshly painted up and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Now, if you guys are going to use this pool at all, you have to be staying at this resort. You're not going to be walking over from the beach club to use this. So you either have to be at the yacht or the beach club. And here's their running map. So this is like a running trail, and you're going to see the maps and stuff all along the way. Each resort haven't posted, but it tells you where you are, where you're going to be running to if you want to do a run while you're here. Lately, the temperatures are so hot. If you're running, good for you. And we're coming up onto the pool, and this is a little pearl thing right here. You get the oysters and the pearls right there. You're going to try to get your pearl out of an oyster, and that's shut down right now. Later on, that'll be open. There's another look over at the Boardwalk Resort and the lighthouse for the yacht club. And here is the sand bottom pool, the Stormalong Bay. Now this pool is probably the best pool on property. Not only is it sand bottom, so it feels nice on the feet, but deep sections, shallow sections, whirlpool sections. You've got where the slide comes out. You got a wraparound creek in there, a lazy river. And on the side of it, you got Hurricane Hannah's, and that's their little wet bar located right on the back of the yacht and the beach club. And there's one of the boats right there. That boat actually broke down, so they're giving a little tow right there. And I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but I'm seeing a lot more things breaking down here, and that's kind of crazy, especially if you're coming in spending all that money seeing everything break down. We'll continue on our way. This is going to be the back of the yacht club here. And once again, we're going to have the individual videos of the beach club, the yacht club, the beach club villas. We're going to have all that posted out on their own videos. So we'll have the actual resort videos. You guys can check them out. If you guys aren't sure where to find any of that, if you're looking for a certain video with us, we're going to be getting our website put back out there again. It was a little slow last year, didn't have the traffic or the time to really maintenance that thing, so we took it down for a little while, but we're going to get it all redone. We're going to put it back out there to make it easy, and we're getting a lot of people asking where some of our videos are. But always, if you're looking for something, type in. If you're looking for the yacht club, I'll take a break here and show you a map of the yacht club. So this is the yacht club, guys. And all on property, they have these. So usually if you're at a resort, you'll see one of them. But if you guys are looking for like the boardwalk, one of our boardwalk videos, just type up Disney Boardwalk Resort and then type up Country Bear Tours. So whatever you're looking for, arcade, type up the name of the arcade, Country Bear Tours. It'll take you to all of our videos, and it'll itemize each one that we have in there, showing you which one we got out, what order they're in. It's not really any particular order. They just got them put out there randomly. And I'm not really finding that, you know, the better the SEO on these sites, the better the location. It just doesn't have a rhyme or reason. I guess you got to understand the YouTube analytics, but you'll just see all the videos put in there, and they'll be in random orders, not according to year. And as you can see walking around, how much territory this boardwalk actually covers. It's like a theme park, walking around a big theme park here. And this is probably the biggest part of the boardwalk right here as you're getting around the backside of the yacht club. They've got a lot of wood on the ground right here. And you've got some boats out there. I'm not sure if they're the fishing boats, if you're going out on a fishing kind of like tour, or if they're ones you're able to rent during the day. I know over the years they've cut back the boats. I'm not sure if it was for accidents or just the COVID, but a lot of the boat rental places went really bye-bye. So I know there's a few places that still rent them. If you guys are looking for the boat rentals as you're coming down here, double check with your resort. Make sure that stuff is available. And there's one of your friendship boats right over there. And that one looks like it's heading over to the yacht club. So if that's where it's actually headed, it came from the beach club, goes to the yacht club, and then goes right over to the Swan and Dolphin. You unload and reload over there, and then you head on over to the Hollywood Studios. And if you're over at the boardwalk, the right side boat will actually take you over to the Epcot. So it's a short ride over if you don't want to walk or experience something new. But continuing on our way, you got the dance hall over there. And years back, I was at the dueling pianos on the other side. It was kind of cool. We saw these guys performing. It's like a comedy with the pianos, and they're going back and forth with the jokes. It's really awesome. There's another look at the boardwalk. That's a huge resort. Looking at it, very big, and just what you see isn't the actual size. It goes way behind there, so that's actually a really big resort to walk through. I think it's set up in like 3 different resorts. So it's like 3 different sections to it. You got the inn, you got the boardwalk, and then I believe you got like the villas or something like that in there. And we're heading over here. You got the little boardwalk sign. I think there's only a couple of them around. I think there's only this one, and then around the corner up past that bridge there. I actually like the little signage. It looked kind of cool. But there's a look at the dolphin right there. Big fish up on top. And then far away there, that's the old swan side. And once again, if you guys are coming down anytime soon, they've got a lot of construction going on at the swan side. They've got a little bit of construction over at the dolphin side, but once again, take that into considerations if you're looking to stay somewhere and you're not really happy with all the construction going on. Make sure you do your homework, make the phone calls. Nothing worse than getting to your resort and then find out there's all kinds of construction going on. That's an eyesore, and now even your pictures don't really look that good for your vacation because you're limited on what you can take. But they just got done doing a lot of work over here at the Dolphin, and so you can see the outside the building looks really pretty right now with the colors. And what I find is anytime I'm down here, no matter where you go, if you're looking to take a picture of the Swan and Dolphin, which is actually just hotels, they've got the prettiest pictures. You just come over here, point your camera, it really doesn't matter what you're shooting it with. And these 2 resorts look really cool. But you can see the scaffolding set up over at the Dolphin side there, on one of the fountains up on top. And on the entire back side of the Swan over there, it's nothing but scaffolding. So that's not too vacation-y for me. I don't mind walking around and seeing it like this, but I don't want to be there and have all that construction stuff going on. And in the back you got the Swan Reserve. And that's their newest addition over there. And once again, all 3 of these guys, these are hotels. So these are Walt Disney World hotels. And lately online, looking around at all the different places to stay, they're running a lot of specials lately over at the Swan Reserve. So, and once again, let's get on our way. And you can see in the distance over there, you've got the boardwalk sign. So this is actually the entrance that gets you into the boardwalk, the actual resort. And it's one of the things you're going to see if you're like renting one of the Surrey bikes. So that's where you're going to make your turn and head on over to the boardwalk. At nighttime, that lights up. It's pretty. I wish they had more of these around because they are kind of cool seeing them. But now you saw the boat that just went underneath the bridge there, and that came over from the Yacht Club. And the other thing is, if you guys are looking to rent the Surrey bikes or the bicycles, this is the place that you can come, and it's a really nice big ride. So you get to go around this entire boardwalk loop that we just walked. You get to go around that with the Surrey bikes. But just remember, if you're not in that good a shape, or you have issues on the heat or whatever, put that into your planning when renting one of them, because there's a couple of hills in here that are really big. So you either have to get out and push that thing, or you better have the endurance to be able to get that bike over the hill. So just remember that when you're renting them things. But we're now entering into the actual boardwalk resort from the side here. And there's the dueling pianos I talked about earlier. And that's a piano show in there where you got a couple of guys playing the pianos and they're going back and forth with their jokes. And in the distance, you've got that little, it's like a gazebo there if you guys decided you wanted to come down and get married or anything like that. And it's a great picture opportunity for like any engagements and stuff like that. You got the beach club, the villas at the beach club, then you've got the boardwalk over here, and you've got the boardwalk inn, you've got the boardwalk resort. So there's different, it's like set up in different sections. It's actually really big. So up here, you've got the, on the right hand side, you've got the little, you'll see a sign up there that's got the Disney Vacation Club logo on there. And they always have set up little rooms in there from different resorts. So that's where they got like their display models of the different hotels that are in there. So right now we're over at the boardwalk, but they may have the Riviera set up in there or another resort set up in there, so you guys get to see what the rooms look like. I always recommend stopping in there. Usually if you check them out, they'll give you a little poster, a little print that you can bring home, so it's always good to stop in there. And this guy's coming out of there. And then you got the big river. So this is one of the restaurants located right along the way here. And that's a grill and brewing. So you're gonna go in there, get your food and your drinks. And then coming up on your right hand side up there is the screen door. So that's further up where that other gentleman is with the, it's like the darker shirt on up there. That's their general store. And that comes all the way down here to the thimbles and threads. So that whole inside is like a big general store in there. So it's kind of cool. So some of the resorts you're gonna notice, you go in and they'll have one, like the logo, like the screen door there, and they'll have a whole bunch of other different signs, but it's actually only one name usually. So the screen door will be the actual general store there, and it's a gift store, so you go in there. And if you guys aren't familiar with the boardwalk, lately they removed the inside up on the first floor where you check in. They removed that little store up there, and that's all down here now in the screen door shop. So now up there it's no longer able to go in there and buy the shirts and stuff like that. You're gonna have to come down here. Any of your general store items, you're gonna have to come down here. And right up here is where you got the Surrey bike rental and a boat launch on the left hand side. So when you guys come out where we started the video, that's where you got your Surrey bikes. And right here is where you're gonna jump on the boats. So this is the boardwalk walk around tour, guys. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.